Good morning, students. Welcome to Class 7 English. Today we are going to discuss one of the most famous poems written by Walter D. Lamere, The Little Green Orchard. Now let's go with the poem. The poem, The Little Green Orchard, is beautifully composed by the most renowned poet, Walter D. Lamere. The poet is fascinated by the little green orchard. He expresses his fascination or admiration about the view of the orchard during morning and twilight. He enumerates in the lines that the orchard seems to be a lonely place where one can whisper and listen and do whatever to break the silence. Now let's go with the poem. Someone is always sitting there in the little green orchard, even when the sun is high in noon's unclouded sky, and faintly droning goes the bee from rose to rose. Someone in shadow is sitting there in the little green orchard. Yes, when the twilight's falling softly in the little green orchard, when the grey dew distils and every flower cup fills, when the last blackbird says, what, and goes her way, shh. I have heard voices calling softly in the little green orchard. Now let's go with the meaning. In these lines, the poet feels the presence of someone in the little green orchard. In the same daytime, when the sun is bright and overhead, with the clear sky, he sees the bees flying from rose to rose for collecting nectar or honey. As soon as it is twilight, he can see someone's shadow sitting there. Very soon, the dewdrops will form and be collected and settle on the flower cups. It's time for the blackbird to go back, and the poet can feel the loneliness in the orchard. He could hear the softest voices. Now, the second stanza. Note that I am afraid of being there in the little green orchard. Why? When the moon's being bright, shedding her lonesome light, and moths like ghosties come, and the horned snail leaves home. I have sat there, whispering and listening there in the little green orchard. Only it's strange to be feeling there in the little green orchard. Whether you paint or draw, dig, hammer, chop or sew, when you are most alone, but the silence gone. Someone is waiting and waiting there in the little green orchard. In the second stanza, the poet confesses that though it is very dark and lonely is the orchard, yet he is not scared of being there all by himself. He says that he can only see the moths and snails. The moths look like ghosties to him. He continues, speaking that he sits there feeling strange and unusual and has to talk to himself. He feels that one can do whatever they want to do in the orchard, be it painting, drawing, digging, hammering, chopping. All this can break the silence, but he remains the most alone in the orchard. He concludes the poem unpredictably by saying that someone is always waiting and watching there. This is the end of the poem. Thank you for watching this video. I would like to wish you an awesome day. Thank you.